It's an honour to be able to speak to you today, Mackenzie. And you do, your work really sort of brings hope, it brings love, it brings just what a really warmth to people's hearts anyway. And this is I guess taking it to another level. And you have been described as an art phenomenon, and your work has infamously been collected by Queen Elizabeth II, Tom Hardy, like some huge names, and to know that, you know, the Queen herself has got some of your pieces is phenomenal. And now there are going to be workers in the NHS walking around with a piece of your art on their hearts, and I just wanted to really ask you a few questions about that. And what was behind your decision to get involved in this campaign?
Because I was asked. And they come from the area, Middlesbrough, Teesside. And so, yes, I want to be involved. What you've just said there has knocked me back a bit, you know. The fact that these people are walking around the area in these various hospitals doing their various jobs is 10 trillion times more than having a picture in the book in the past. I can't describe it. It makes me feel like an artist, because it was like throwing a stone. This little thing came through the post, and now you're telling me that thousands and thousands have gone out and they're wearing them. So if I can put that into action with your invitation, then I'm really proud and I'm really doing my job.
You know, the NHS is there, we love it, but it does sometimes just go on in the background, and we always expect it to be there, and this crisis really brought it into everyone's hearts again. And how would you say as a charity that you have benefited from people's, I guess, recapturing people's hearts for the NHS?
I mean, our staff have just been phenomenal over the last year. You know, the pressure and what they've all gone through over the last year, and how they've all supported each other has just been amazing. It was really nice to see when we were giving the medals out yesterday, the reaction of people, and I think it's this overwhelming. Actually, we've just got through all of this together as a team. All 10,000 of us in this organisation, we are very much like a family, and it was a bit of a relief. You could see them and how much they appreciated it, and it was just such a heartfelt thank you from Mackenzie, and it was with love, and that certainly came across. And yesterday, across the site, you could just see the love everywhere. Everybody was showing the pins, everybody was talking about the pins, everybody was talking about Mackenzie. Social media was on fire. It was just lovely to see, and you know, Mackenzie spreading that love certainly happened in across the Tees Valley and North Yorkshire yesterday.
When Ben and I started chatting, the conversation actually came from us just saying, how do we give every member of staff within the NHS setting equity for everything that they've done, in addition to the frontline staff, employees that are at the backbone, you know, the cleaners, the catering staff, the administration staff. You know, it's like a ricochet effect, isn't it? And so we got talking about a kind of a commemorative piece, a souvenir, something that, you know, people could wear with pride. It didn't have a monetary value on it, had a legacy value. And that led us to a pin badge, which led us to, you know, Clive and his team.
It's been a lovely journey for us. We started back in June last year, and we've seen the badges being given, you know, from person to person, but also from, you know, organisation to member, from employer to employee. So we've seen lots happen, but then to take it to the next level now, with lots of the NHS Trust talking to us about how they can give a personal thank you. And I think there's some really important things here. And one is, you know, it's not about making people heroes. There is the point, of course, that people who are heroes never see themselves as heroes anyway, true heroes. But I think more importantly that, you know, it is a thank you, and it's a thank you for people who are doing the extraordinary. It's something that has to be, you know, recognised, and you can't just kind of say it's their job.
Ben and I were chatting, and we were like, who could be the ambassador of this piece of, artwork? Who can say it for the people? And it's just got to be one of Teesside's best, sons, Mackenzie. I feel really proud that, I'm a Teesside lass, and I'm working on such a cool project for people in my area. So yeah, great.
Mackenzie, you are Teesside's heart, and you create, I guess your pieces of work are often about love and compassion. Is there a message that you wanted to end with and say to the NHS workers and the rest of Teesside who might be watching this film today?
Right from the heart, we will get through anything. We will get through this only with love. Only with love for each other. No matter how much you got in the bank, what your religion is or your politics, it doesn't matter. This virus doesn't have any prejudice. It just goes for you. And you're going for it. And you're doing a marvelous, marvelous job. And all the people who live in your house who support you to go to work and do this job. Everybody that walks in the street. It's affecting everybody, and it's just incredible what's happening. And I'm just so proud, and I feel like could be a word that's used too often, I don't know, but until I find another word for it, I don't know how to say it. I suppose I could cry and just say that I'm so proud that I'm from Teesside, and all of you are doing this, and it just gives me like, it's worth it. It could be that maybe it's the reason I was born, to do something, to be joined in on something like this is a privilege. I really mean that. Thank you all. Thank you.